Mother Earth is clearly urging a call to action, considering multiple crises it faces, such as the climate change to ocean filling with plastics and turning more acidic, extreme heat, wildfires and floods which have affected millions of people. To make peace with nature, these environmental experts, during a tree plant exercise, said a blueprint to tackle the climate change will need to be imbibed from generation to generation in keeping the ecosystem.
Of the Mother Earth. And as you do this, do it with delight, with joy, and I believe at the end, the little ones that were with us here, they will gain from it.
In our midst. Okay, again in our midst we have the director.
To stand on the protocol that has been established by the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Environment, I want to put effort into preserving our environment. The environment represents everything to all of us. Our environment
have lived today. So we have to start thinking about the next generation and make sure that we also leave a healthy earth for the next generation. So invest in the earth wherever you are on this World Earth Day. Thank you so much.
Is there someone there to give him? Sister Dorothy, is there someone there to give him the bag?
Okay, yes. Just put it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, put it down. Look at the camera. Do the next one, eh?
Toby, this way.
Oh, yeah, berry. The theme for this year Earth Day is invest in the planet. As you can see, we have children around us. It's not just investing financially. We have to invest in our planet by carrying our children and making them realize that it is important to take care of the environment. It is important not to litter. It is important to plant trees. These are things that sustains the environment.
All stakeholders to ensure that we conserve and preserve as well as nurture the environment to ensure that it's safe, and then we're handing over a very conducive environment to our unborn children or the ones that are coming up.
For every Nigerian to begin to take our environment very seriously. That's why we brought a lot of children here, because the message we are passing today, they will imbibe the message and then grow with it. And you can see they are really very, very enthusiastic to
see us do what we are doing today. And we are building interest in them.
Representative of the Permanent Secretary in the Federal Ministry of Environment, Okafor Michael, says more than ever, humanity needs a shift to a more sustainable environment by promoting continuous plastic waste recycling to pollutions.
Like today, we are anchoring on plastic. You know, plastic pollution is a very big problem within our communities, and we have to stop putting plastic anyhow so that it will not pollute the earth. And again, we need to plant trees to have carbon credit. We need to plant trees to have a coating for our environment and stop the encroachment of climate change. We need to plant trees to have a coating for our environment and stop the encroachment of climate change.
So, talk about the Global Action Days. The theme also is My Action Count. So for Nigerians, we have to think whatsoever action you are doing, you have to think what is the impact on the environment. When you litter the environment, what is the impact? So we have to start making sure we segregate our waste. We have to make sure we evacuate it responsibly. For the recyclable waste, take it to the recycling station. We have to plant trees. We see so many people buying generators now, and you know, it's bringing out fumes, polluting the air. You plant trees so that this will not have much impact on the environment. And you have to teach the children, you in the schools, in the offices, everywhere you go, just make sure that your action counts.
You know, children learn or act by what they see. When you come around here, you can see that a lot of children are here. If you don't act in their presence, they won't learn. So I'm very sure that all the children here today will go back home and go back to their schools, to their environments, and start, you know, applying what they have learned here today.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Say you are not at all, and ever. Hello, children. I'm sure this is why they stop. Yeah, they will have this is. I think this is fine now.
This is fine.
My helmet for. Okay, no, see my children. Okay, my fellow children.
Bring out the egg.
Bring out this stuff.
Toby, come. Toby,
yeah,
come.
this one looks good girl. Alright, so it's not
Bend down. Bend down, bend down. Good. 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 Go look at. How are you? I'm fine. Yeah, thank you. Bless you. Bless you. Water to sprinkle on the...
Ma?
You were not able to, let us... David, you didn't pour water. Yeah.
For the interview. International Mother Earth Day, which is marked April 22nd every year, provides an opportunity to raise global public awareness of the challenges to the well-being of the planet and all the life it supports.